if we go back a few years before we had what is now called the Energy Union, there were three policy areas. So one was decarbonization and renewables. Another was the internal energy market. And then the third was security of supply. Now those three policy areas are moved into the Energy Union and followed by two additional ones. Energy efficiency as one area, and finally research and development. So these five policy areas pretty well make up the challenges that the EU is facing. The solutions to integrating energy systems across regions very much lie within the internal market. The renewable resources are not located where the large consumption centers are, so we need transmission infrastructure to transport from resource to consumption, and we need the internal market to make sure it flows in the right direction. Denmark and the other Nordic countries have operated a regional electricity market for the past 2 decades. This way of operating a regional market has even been an inspiration for the new European legislation on the European internal electricity market. Given that electricity is becoming more and more green, a way to reduce carbon emissions in transport, heating and agriculture could be electrification, meaning that these sectors would start using more electricity than they have done previously. And in order for that to happen, we need to put the incentives right. And for example, that would mean reducing tax on electricity consumption. To reach the goals of the European Energy Union, we on one hand need to enhance the existing technologies, meaning reducing the costs of, for example, wind and solar energy. And on the other hand, we need to look into new technologies like energy storage or electricity storage, which could play a huge role in the future.